Heart. All right, buckle up, because today we're going to talk about something that every woman on this planet has wondered at least once in her life. Heart. You know what I'm talking about. When that man starts acting just a little bit different around you, when his energy shifts, heart. When his eyes say something his mouth won't, you start asking yourself, does he feel something for me? Is he just being nice, heart? Or is there something deeper going on here? So tonight, I'm going to break it all down for you. 7 powerful signs that a man secretly has deep feelings for you, heart. And when I say deep, I'm not talking about a little crush or some temporary infatuation, heart. I mean, when a man's heart is invested, when he's trying to play it cool, but his soul keeps giving him away. Now first, heart, let's get one thing straight. Men, we're not always great at expressing emotions. We can talk about sports, we can argue about cars, heart. We can give you the whole history of our favorite team, but when it comes to love, we freeze up, heart. It's not that we don't feel it, it's that we don't always know what to do with it. Deep feelings scare us a little. They make us vulnerable. Heart, they make us think about commitment, about risk, about heartbreak. So when a man's falling for you, you'll see it, not in big fancy declarations, heart, but in those little moments that reveal what his heart is doing behind the scenes. See, heart, the first powerful sign that a man secretly has deep feelings for you is his consistency. Listen, when a man cares about you, he shows up. He may not say, heart, I love you right away, but his actions will keep repeating the same message, you matter to me. When a man's just playing around, heart, he's hot one day, cold the next. He'll text you on Monday, disappear till Thursday, then pop up with a hey stranger. But a man with feelings, heart, he doesn't play the disappearing act. He's steady. He checks in. He remembers things you told him, and he's present. He wants to know about your day, heart, not because he's nosy, but because your life is starting to matter to him. He's invested in your world. And consistency is love in motion. Now, the second sign, and this one's powerful, is he pays attention to details that no one else notices. See, when a man's heart starts opening up, heart, he starts watching you differently. He notices how you take your coffee, how you tuck your hair behind your ear when you're nervous, how you get quiet when something's bothering you. He remembers the small stuff, your favorite movie, that story about your childhood, heart. The way your voice changes when you talk about something you love. You see, when a man's in deep, he becomes a quiet observer, heart. He's studying you not to judge you, but to understand you, heart. Because deep feelings make a man want to know everything about the woman who's got his heart tied up. The third sign is a big one. He protects you without making a show of it. Now, don't get it twisted. Heart. I don't mean he's trying to control you or treat you like you can't handle life. No, I mean he looks out for you in the ways that matter. Heart. If you're walking together, he'll instinctively move to the side closest to the street. If you're upset, he'll make sure you get home safe, heart, or check up on you afterward. If someone disrespects you, he won't let that slide. And it's not about being macho, it's about love. Heart, because when a man loves you, your safety, your comfort, your peace, that becomes his concern. He might not say, heart, I care about you deeply, but his actions scream it every time he quietly steps in to make sure you're good. Now, the fourth sign, and this one right here reveals everything. He opens up emotionally in ways he doesn't with others. Heart, men don't talk about feelings easily. We've been trained since childhood to man up, to hide pain, to keep everything inside, heart. But when a man starts trusting you, when his feelings run deep, something starts to change. He starts letting you in. He'll tell you about his fears, heart, his dreams, his regrets, his failures. He might share stories he's never told anyone, and you'll notice his voice changes when he talks to you. Heart, there's vulnerability in it. Because when a man opens that door, it means he's saying, I feel safe with you. And trust me, heart, that's not something men give away lightly. That's love starting to take root. The fifth sign, a quiet but powerful one, is he makes time for you, heart, even when he's busy. See, people make time for what matters to them, period. Heart, you don't have to chase a man who's serious about you. He'll find a way to fit you into his schedule. When a man's feelings are deep, heart, he doesn't use "I'm busy" as an excuse. He'll call you between meetings, drop by to see you even for 10 minutes, or just send a message saying, "Heart, thinking about you." It's not about grand gestures, it's about presence. When a man loves a woman, she becomes part of his day. Heart, not an afterthought. If he's rearranging things just to see you, if he's showing up even when it's inconvenient, that's his heart talking. Now, the sixth sign, this one cuts deep, is he includes you in his future without even realizing it. Listen close. When a man's feelings are deep, heart, you'll start to hear it in the way he talks. He'll say things like, "We should go there someday," or "When I get that new place, you'll love it." He starts using "we" instead of "I." It's not a slip of the tongue. It's his subconscious showing his cards. Heart. Because when a man sees a woman as temporary, he talks about the moment. But when he feels something real, he starts building her into his future plans. Heart. That's when you know it's more than attraction, it's emotional connection. And now, the seventh and final sign, his energy changes around you. You can feel it. You know what I'm talking about. There's a softness in the way he looks at you, a different tone when he says your name. He's calm, heart, but there's a spark there too, like his whole spirit lights up when you walk in the room. He might get nervous sometimes, stumble over his words, or laugh a little too much, because deep feelings make a man both confident and vulnerable. Heart. You'll catch him staring at you when he thinks you're not looking. You'll feel the warmth in his presence. Heart, the way he lingers in conversation even when it's time to go. Heart, that's not a man being polite. That's a man who's falling hard and trying to figure out how to handle it. See, ladies, heart, men don't always communicate love in the way you expect. Sometimes it's not in the "I miss you" texts or the "I love you" calls. Heart, sometimes it's in the silent care, the quiet consistency, the small acts that speak volumes. When a man truly has deep feelings for you, heart, his soul will start showing up before his words ever do. His actions will reveal it long before he admits it. Heart. And here's the thing, you don't have to force it, chase it, or decode it. When it's real, you'll know. Because deep down, energy doesn't lie. Heart. You'll feel his care in the way he listens, in the way he makes you laugh, in the way he respects your time and your space. Heart. You'll see his love in how he treats you when no one's watching. Let me tell you something powerful. When a man loves you deeply, heart, you don't have to guess. You might question it at first, but over time, his consistency will quiet every doubt. He'll make sure you feel seen, valued, heart, and protected. Not because he's trying to impress you, but because it's who he becomes when his heart is involved. Now, I want to be real with you. Heart, sometimes a man will have deep feelings but still hold back. Maybe he's scared of rejection. Maybe he's been hurt before. Heart, maybe he doesn't feel ready. But pay attention, because love always finds a way to show itself. It might start small. Heart, like him remembering something you said weeks ago, or just showing up when you need support. But slowly, piece by piece, heart, those moments start forming a picture, and that picture says, this man cares for you more than he's letting on. See, heart, we live in a world where people think love is all about grand gestures, expensive gifts, big posts, flashy romance. But real love is quiet. Heart, it's steady. It's in the moments you don't post about. It's when he checks on you after a bad day. Heart, it's when he supports your dreams even when they don't benefit him. It's when he treats you like you're already his partner. Heart, even before labels come into the picture, that's what deep feelings look like. And let me tell you something else. When a man really loves you, heart, he's not just in it for what you bring to his life. He's in it because of who you are. You become his peace. Heart, you become his soft place to land after the world beats him up. You become his reason to do better, to dream bigger, to stand taller. Because love, heart, real love inspires growth. And when a man's heart is involved, he'll want to rise to the level of the woman who has it. So, heart, if you're sitting there wondering whether that man feels something for you, don't look for the big words. Look for the small truths. Does he show up? Heart, does he listen? Does he make an effort? Does he care about your comfort, your happiness, your peace? Those are your answers. Because love, heart, no matter how hard a man tries to hide it, always leaks through the cracks. You'll feel it in how he looks at you. You'll see it in how he treats you. Heart, you'll know it by the way he makes you feel safe just being yourself. Deep feelings can't be faked. They show up in every touch, every glance. Heart, every act of quiet devotion. And when you see those signs, don't doubt them. That's not just affection, that's love in disguise. Heart, so don't chase validation, don't beg for words, don't try to force clarity. Just pay attention. Heart, because when a man secretly has deep feelings for you, you won't have to search for the truth. It'll already be standing right in front of you. Heart, written all over his actions, echoing through every single thing he does. And when that happens, when you realize that what you're feeling is real on both sides, don't be afraid to meet him halfway. Because love, the kind that's worth it, is built not on games or guessing, but on mutual respect, trust, and the courage to show up for each other. So, heart, remember, consistency, attention, protection, vulnerability, effort, inclusion, and energy. Those 7 signs will tell you everything you need to know. Heart, when a man shows them all, don't doubt what you're seeing. That's his heart speaking loud and clear. And if you ever find that kind of love, heart, don't take it for granted. Because when a man truly feels for you, that's one of the rarest, most powerful things in the world. All right, now, heart, let's talk about something that every woman has asked herself at some point. You ever look at a man and think, does he really feel something for me, heart, or is he just being nice? You see, men can be complicated creatures. We'll show you one thing, say another, heart. Act one way one day and switch up the next. But let me tell you something, when a man's heart is involved, when he's catching those real feelings, heart, there are certain things he just can't hide. He might try to keep it cool, but his actions will tell on him every single time. Heart, so if you're sitting there wondering whether that man secretly has deep feelings for you, I'm about to break it down for you. See, heart, the first thing you got to understand is that men aren't built like women emotional. Women can feel something and express it right away, but men, nah. Heart, we fight it. We try to outsmart it. We tell ourselves we're not falling, but then our heart goes and does what it wants anyway. Heart, when those deep feelings start creeping in, we don't even realize it at first. We just start acting different. Our priorities shift. Our focus changes. Heart, suddenly that woman is on our mind in ways we can't explain. And that's where you'll start to see the signs. Now, one of the biggest signs, one of the most powerful indicators that a man has deep feelings is when he's consistent. Heart, consistency is a man's love language in action. When he's into you, he doesn't make excuses. Heart, he doesn't pop in and out of your life when it's convenient for him. He shows up, he checks on you, he makes time. Heart, a man who's serious doesn't disappear and come back like a bad radio signal. He's steady. Heart, and let me tell you something, men don't stay consistent with someone they don't care about. If he's keeping in touch, heart, if he's following through on what he says, if you never have to wonder whether he's going to show up, that man's heart is involved. Heart, because consistency isn't just about effort, it's about care. Now, another thing you'll notice when a man's feelings run deep is how he starts paying attention to things other people miss. Heart, you'll tell him your favorite song once, and weeks later he'll bring it up. You'll mention a bad day at work. Heart, and he'll ask you about it days later just to check how you're doing. He notices your little habits, the way you laugh when you're nervous. Heart, the way you sip your drink, the way you look away when you're shy. That's not by accident. That's focus. Heart, and a man only focuses like that when his heart is involved. See, when he's got deep feelings, you stop being background noise. Heart, you become the main melody playing in his mind. Now listen carefully to this next part, because this one right here separates the real thing from the fake. Heart, when a man loves you, even secretly, he'll start to protect you, not in a controlling way, but in a caring, genuine way. Heart, if you're walking down the street, he'll automatically move to the outside of the sidewalk. If you're out late, he'll make sure you got home safe. If someone disrespects you, he won't let that slide. And he might not even say much about it, he'll just handle it quietly. Because love, real love, heart, makes a man want to make sure you're okay. It's instinct. You don't have to ask for it. He'll do it naturally. Because when a man feels deeply hard, your safety becomes his peace. Now, let's talk about something that scares most men, being vulnerable. You see, heart, we're not raised to talk about feelings. We're taught to keep that wall up. Heart, so when a man starts opening up to you, when he starts telling you about his fears, his mistakes, his regrets, that's a big deal. Heart, that means you've reached a part of him that most people never touch. He trusts you enough to take off the armor. That's deep feelings. He may not say, I love you, but if he's talking to you about things that keep him up at night, that's love speaking in a different language. Heart, you've become his safe space. And trust me, that's not something men hand out easily. Then there's the matter of time. Now, people always say, heart, if he wanted to, he would. And you know what? That's true. Because when a man's in love, when he feels something real, he makes time. Heart, you don't have to chase him or remind him. He'll find ways to fit you into his day. He'll text you on his lunch break. Heart, he'll stop by even when he's tired. He'll make small efforts that say, you matter. And that's the thing, you don't have to be his whole world, but you'll know you're a big part of it. Because love prioritizes. Heart, deep feelings always make room. And if he's doing that, he's not just thinking about you, he's building with you. And here's another thing that gives him away. He'll start talking about the future, and you'll notice you're in it. It won't even sound forced. He'll say stuff like, we should go there sometime, or you'd love that restaurant, or when I move, I want to take you to see it. He starts saying, when, instead of I. That's not a coincidence. Heart, that's his subconscious showing you what his heart already knows. He's planning for a life that includes you. He might not call it love yet, but baby, heart, that's what it is. He's imagining what forever could look like with you in it. Now, heart, there's one more thing that's powerful. And it's the one thing he can't hide no matter how hard he tries. His energy changes around you. Heart, you'll feel it before you see it. There's this unspoken connection, this quiet shift in the air when he's near you. Heart, he lights up when you walk in the room. His voice softens when he talks to you. He'll get nervous sometimes, maybe fidget a little. Heart, because he's trying to play it cool, but deep down, you've got him shook. And when a man's got those deep feelings, he can't fake his vibe. Heart, you'll feel the warmth in his presence. You'll sense that he's happy just being near you. Heart, that's the energy of someone whose heart is already invested. Now, let me tell you something, real love isn't loud. It's not always dramatic. Heart, it doesn't always come with big speeches and grand gestures. Sometimes it's quiet, it's steady. It's in the way he listens when you talk. Heart, it's in the way he remembers what matters to you. It's in the way he checks in when you don't expect it. When a man has deep feelings, heart, he'll speak to you through his actions long before he ever says the words. And that's how you know it's real, because effort never lies. Heart, but I know what some of you are thinking. If he feels that way, why won't he just say it? Well, sometimes he's scared of rejection, scared of not being enough, scared of losing control of his emotions. Love is risky business for a man. Heart, it makes him vulnerable in a way that nothing else does, so he'll test the waters first. Heart, he'll show you through his actions to see if it's safe to let the words follow. Heart, and if you're patient, if you pay attention, you'll see that his actions are already telling you everything his mouth hasn't said yet. Heart, the problem is sometimes we overlook the signs because we're looking for a movie moment. We expect fireworks and love confessions. Heart, but real connection doesn't always start with a big scene. It starts with consistency, protection, time, and care. It starts when a man stops looking at you like everyone else and starts treating you like you're the only one in the room. Heart, and let me tell you something else. When a man really feels something for you, he starts wanting to do better. You inspire him to level up. Heart, he starts thinking about his future differently. He wants to be the kind of man who deserves you. Heart, that's how deep feelings work. They don't just change how he feels about you, they change how he sees himself. You'll notice he becomes more focused, more responsible, more driven, because love, when it's real, brings out growth. Now, ladies, heart, don't ever chase a man's feelings. Don't try to force him to prove them. The truth is, when a man's heart is in it, you won't have to beg or guess. His behavior will tell you everything you need to know. You'll see it in how he treats you when nobody's watching. You'll feel it in how safe you are in his presence. You'll hear it in the way his voice softens when he talks to you. And sometimes, deep feelings don't always come out perfectly. Sometimes a man will love you but express it clumsily. He might mess up, pull back, or act confused. But even in his mistakes, you'll see the care. You'll see the effort. You'll feel that pull between his fear and his love. Because when a man truly has deep feelings, no matter how hard he tries to hide them, they will always find a way to show themselves. So pay attention, not to his words, but to his energy, because energy doesn't lie. It's in the way he looks at you, the way he listens. The way he remembers things that matter. It's in his consistency, his patience, his protection, his time, his vulnerability, his plans, and his presence. Those are the 7 signs that reveal the truth before he ever says it out loud. And here's the beauty of it all: when you recognize those signs, when you see them clearly, you realize that love isn't about guessing or forcing. It's about recognizing truth in the little things. It's about understanding that real connection doesn't need a performance. It just needs presence. See, when a man truly feels deeply for you, you won't need to ask where you stand. His love won't be confusing. It'll be calm. It'll be steady. It'll show up over and over again, until you realize that what you have isn't just affection, it's something real. So stop overanalyzing every word. Stop doubting every gesture. Stop wondering if you're imagining it. If he's showing up, if he's consistent, if he's attentive, if he's protecting you, if he's opening up, if he's making time, if he's including you in his future, if his energy feels safe and warm, then girl, you already have your answer. That man's heart is involved. He might not have said it yet, but his actions already did. And when you find that kind of man, the one who loves you not with just his words, but with his whole being, appreciate him, because real love doesn't come around every day. When it does, it doesn't need to shout. It simply shows up again and again, proving through every small act that you're the one who's captured his heart. So when it all comes down to it, real love doesn't hide behind fancy words or big gestures. It lives in those quiet, consistent moments that speak louder than any "I love you" ever could. When a man truly has deep feelings for you, you'll see it in the way he shows up, the way he protects you, the way he listens, the way he tries every single day to make your world a little easier, a little lighter, a little safer. And you won't have to chase it. You won't have to beg for clarity or wonder if you're enough. Because when a man's heart is invested, you'll feel it before he ever says it. His energy will calm you. His actions will reassure you. His love will show up in the most natural, unspoken ways. So stop looking for a perfect man with the perfect words. Start paying attention to the one whose actions whisper what his mouth is too scared to admit. Because those 7 signs, the consistency, the attention, the protection, the vulnerability, the time, the future plans, and the energy, they're not random. They're love in motion. They're proof that his heart already chose you long before his lips found the courage to say it. And when you find that kind of love, the kind that's steady, sincere, and deeply rooted, don't question it. Don't run from it. Appreciate it. Because that's the kind of love that doesn't just make you smile, it makes you safe. That's the kind of love that doesn't fade when things get hard, it grows stronger. That's the kind of love that's not built on games or words, but on presence, respect, and truth. So when you see those signs, don't overthink it. Believe what his actions are already telling you. That man may not have said it out loud yet, but trust me, his heart already has. And sometimes that silent, steady love, that's the loudest kind there is.